I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I loved the characters, the music, um, the prism that was seen through was more American than British Imperial India. I think what Jon Favreau has done is he's pulled it back more to possibly Kipling's perspective and his sort of moral compass, because in a way it's a moral tale, and again it's a tale about an orphan, and there are many wonderful stories that we thrill to, that are based on the struggle of an orphan to find a family, to create an orphan creating a family around him, which is, I think, a very poignant part of John's version of the film as well. It will have its beautiful, thrilling, exciting, joyous moments of celebration. It must also, quite rightly, have its darker moments, because we are dealing with a very isolated child who triumphs over enormous odds. The script is well written. The characters are really well defined. Coming from drama and from movies that are narrative driven and character driven, sometimes in animation you find that your narrative or your character gets a little lost because of the style of the film. But here, that every creature is perfectly individuated, so Bagheera is instantly recognizable by the way he talks, how he acts, what his ethical code is. Everyone's beautifully drawn. He adopted Mowgli. I'm his adoptive parent, if you like. And then I see to his education, so I chose that he would be educated amongst the wolves. And I choose when it is time for him to leave the jungle and go back to the man village, because he's under threat by a very vicious tiger. So my role in his life is to educate, to protect, and to guide. I think the end product coming out of a director can only be as deep, as many-layered, as illuminating, as charming, as decent, as funny, as thrilling, as many-layered as that director is. If he or she is of a diminished imagination, you're not going to get a very good film, because you're stuck with the basic building blocks, and maybe he or she only has 3. John has thousands, because he completely understands patterns of human behavior, and we are humanizing our animals, so I can use that. He also has researched, of course, it's his job, animal motion, animal movement, and it will be replicated so brilliantly on the screen, you will think that little boy is talking to animals.